Welcome to Walshy's Travels. Today we're in Hull and we're about to get on the ferry to Rotterdam. Boarding the ferry was relatively straightforward with only a small queue.
You have dinner with them. Dinner will start 6 until 9:30. You're in deck 10. You can use the lift behind the sunset. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So here we are in the room. It's quite basic, but it looks very clean, looks very quite comfortable actually. As you can see, there's some tea and coffee making facilities, 2 beds, plus of course the bunk beds. As you can see, there's a couple of USB cords, compact room of course, but it's what you expect in one of these ferry crossings. I'll show you the bathroom, so we'll have a look at it now. Got to turn the light on. So we do have a shower, we've got a toilet of course, and quite a reasonable size shower for a ferry. Temperature may be hot, well that's always good. Here we go to this sink. Thought I would give a bit of an update now, just showing you the room and how we've sorted with all the luggage. We've been able to get the luggage for us 2 adults and also my son, so 3 people within quite a small room, but there seems to be quite a bit of space available, so yeah, I think that should do. You wouldn't want too much more luggage than that, and we get to keep our luggage in the room tomorrow while we're in Rotterdam, so that should be make things a lot easier anyway, because we've got a cot and things like that, so obviously we don't want to bring that when we go to have a look around Rotterdam. Yeah, soon we'll head out and have some dinner. It's a bit of a maze walking around the corridors on the ship. It didn't take long for Henry to spot the children's play area. And it didn't take long for me to spot the bar. Always nice to receive a warm welcome. So here at the Irish Bar, and as you can see, it's a bit of a mixed bag of decor. You've got the cowboy hats for sale for €5 or £5. And after a couple of quiet beers at the pub, we decided to head over to the buffet restaurant for dinner. The kitchen is the main all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant on the ferry between Hull and Rotterdam. There are also other food venues on board. These include the cafe, the bar, and also a more formal a la carte option called the brasserie. The kitchen offers a broad buffet selection, including soups, salads, starters, hot mains, meats, desserts, ice cream, cakes, you name it. The buffet isn't cheap at around about £25 for an adult, and that doesn't include drinks. I'm not normally a buffet fan, but I did think that the food was reasonably good quality. There were a couple of older guys who had a few too many beers before going to the buffet and were stumbling around. However, overall it was a family atmosphere. As always, the staff were very helpful and friendly. We weren't quite sure if Henry knew he was on a ship, so we thought we'd take him up to the sun deck to have a look at the boat leaving the port. At the moment, I'm not sure if you can hear me at the moment, but we're just leaving the port of Hull, and soon we'll be in Rotterdam in about 12 hours time. It's very windy out here at the moment. Someone's hat just fell in the drink. The captain came on before and said that the sailing should be about 4-6, which he said should be smooth sailing, so hopefully that's the case, and we have a good night's sleep. With Henry now tucked up in bed, I thought we'd take a tour of the ship, the P&O Pride of Hull. Here's the cafe. Not many people in there. And here is the duty-free shop.
Aww.
And we're back in the bar. Every night on board, starting at about 8:30, there is an entertainment program including live bands.
In the club. 50 Cent in the club. Yes, you can look like sorry. Okay? So when I say in the club, it's not very cool, is it? Who is here is from the north? Is anybody here from the south? Just me. But I have been very warmly welcomed by Hull, I must say. Does anyone live in Hull? I hope that's a football booth, because the people in Hull are very nice to me.
This is the main bar.
Tonight, I think just this side of the room. Get on the list. Yes, that is it. Are you ready?
And we're back. Reception. And another duty free.
Deck 12, Sky Lounge and Sun Deck.
The Sky Lounge on Deck 12 is generally a quieter bar area. And down to the sun deck we go. Well, it's pouring down rain here. I can see a ship over there, but that's about it really. Can't really see much tonight, so I think I'll probably head back in now, get out of the rain. There's not much point in standing out here in the dark. This looks like where they might open a bar in summer maybe, but definitely not at the moment. I think it's about 4 degrees tonight. In the wind, it is very cold. And we're back at the kitchen for a buffet breakfast.
Passengers with a luggage symbol printed.
The buffet breakfast includes all your standard breakfast offerings, including bacon, pancakes, waffles, and it was only £10 extra when we purchased the meal deal. We all had a really good night's sleep. My son, he actually had a very good night's sleep. We had to really wake him up this morning. We're in a bit of a rush this morning to get ready. We woke up, what we thought was 6:30, it was actually 7:30 when the alarm came through from on the PA system. P&O make you wait in the show bar for about 45 minutes before disembarking. After spending 90 minutes in the immigration queue, we finally made our way to the coach for a transfer to Rotterdam. Finally made it to Rotterdam after only about 5 hours in immigration. Conveniently, the coach drops you off at Rotterdam Central Station. You can easily access most areas of Rotterdam via either the tram or the metro. So right now we're about to catch a tram down to Delfshaven, or Delfshaven, and we're going to see the old town that was left untouched after the bombing during World War II. And here is our tram. We got directions on Google Maps, but I think it took us the wrong way because we went down through a bit of a questionable suburb. We're here at Delfshaven. It's the historic part of Rotterdam that was untouched during the World War II bombings. So there's plenty of history around here. It's a bit more similar to what you'd see probably in Amsterdam. Delfshaven literally means Port of Delft. In 1389, when the city of Delft needed access to the sea, this harbour was built about 12 kilometres south. That harbour grew into Delfshaven. This is more like what most people picture when they think of the Netherlands, with the boats and the bikes. Delfshaven also has a link to early American history. In 1620, a group of English separatists, later known as the Pilgrim Fathers, departed from Delfshaven on the ship Speedwell, before eventually continuing on to the more famous Mayflower. Unlike most of Rotterdam, Delfshaven escaped bombing on the 14th of May 1940. As a result, its historic centre, with canal-side houses, cobblestone streets, traditional gabled facades, and 17th to 18th century buildings, remains intact. And we're about to go in for a coffee. As you can see, it's a very historical area. It's full of what appears to be lots of bars and restaurants, but at this point in the day, there's not a lot open. We're just heading to the metro now, catch a metro train from Delhaven to, I think it's called Black. Unfortunately, that means we can't stop here for a beer. And here is the metro. So navigate our way downstairs with the tram. And thankfully there is a lift. And the smell in here is just what you'd expect from a metro lift. That nice smell of urine and whatever else. And breathe again. I think next time we'll take the escalator. A to Black. We've got to get the A. Down here, is it? No, this way.
Sorry?
No, I think it's this way. So we were going the right way after all. We're currently here and we're heading to here. So we're here at the Markthal, I think it's called, or Market Hall, and we're about to get some food. There's about 100 food stalls inside, so plenty to choose from. So let's see what we can find. Rotterdam is both a beautiful and also a very grungy city. You can find many traditional Dutch foods within the market, including stroopwafels and herring, but also lots of international cuisines. When we arrived on a Sunday lunchtime, it was busy, but it wasn't too crowded. I quite like the temperature in here. It's a bit of a change to the ultra-heated restaurants.
It is, yes, it is. A tiny bit warmer would make it a little bit more.
No, I'm very comfortable. There are plenty of food options to suit everybody. Some dragon breath. Some dates. Nuts. And this is more to my liking, the cheese shop.
Those pitas look lovely.
Ik wil snijden, maar het gaat op elkaar vallen. Ja, dat maakt niet uit. Ja, dus dan ras ik het bij elkaar.
This ramen restaurant looked good, so we decided to go there for lunch. The yuzu lemonade and ramen were both very good. I'm currently in Markthal and I thought I would try the pickled herring, which is one of the specialities in the Netherlands. So let's see what it tastes like, and I'll give it a go now. So I'm just about to try it now. It's actually quite nice. It's almost a creamy flavour, but goes very well with the pickles. It's actually a very rich flavour, but it's nice and creamy for some reason. I didn't expect that. I thought it'd be more of an oily taste, but it's actually a very creamy taste and a creamy texture. I was surprised with this. I quite like it. It's just a really nice taste. It's very rich though. You couldn't eat too much of it. We then decided to try one of the freshly made stroopwafels. There are a range of flavours to choose from, including Nutella, caramel, white chocolate, pistachio, However, we decided to go for the traditional flavour. The freshly made stroopwafels range in price from around €4 for a plain through to about €8, depending on the flavour. Thank you. Thank you. So we just bought a stroopwafel, freshly made from the stroopwafel shop, and it really is a very good one. It's nice to eat them warm actually, and not used to eating them in the supermarket in the UK, and they're cold and probably a little bit stale, but this one is just freshly cooked, and is really good.
What do you want? You want everything.
This building is a mixture of residential and commercial buildings surrounding the food market. After eating a stroopwafel, it's now time to go for a run. Or not. There is a big foot.
What?
Another big foot. Well, we're just heading towards the station now. We've still got about an hour and a half. We're just going to see what we can see and what's out there. We're now walking through what appears to be the main shopping area of Rotterdam. Not sure what that is. This is very festive. And this is the ski hut. Everywhere you look around Rotterdam, there's a lot of very interesting buildings. And of course, plenty of cyclists. We're almost back at Rotterdam Station now, and we're about to get our coach back to the ferry. And we're back at Rotterdam Central. Let's see what food we can find in here.
Thank you.
How are you? Sweet.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
See you later, man. Somebody help say
Do you remember me? Bye.
One thing I would say is that P&O Ferries really need to offer some free Wi-Fi to passengers. In 2025, it's really not good enough to be charging up to £20 just to get some Wi-Fi on board, when most places these days would offer that free of charge. So it really would add to the experience, especially when you're in a cabin without a TV. Just to have some Wi-Fi on board would make a lot of difference.